Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, especially to the types of government series. In this video, we will going to discuss what is unitary form of government. So, a unitary form of government is a form of government where the central government exercises the supreme administrative power. There, the local government may also exist, but when it comes to power, the central government is supreme. State government will exercise the power, but which are delegated to it by the central government. Majority of the states in the world have unitary form of government. Out of 193 United Nations member states, 165 are governed as unitary states. To simply put, if the central government possesses much authority and decision-making power than the local level government, then it is called unitary government. It may or may not have local level government, but in unitary form of government, if local level government is there, then it will simply serve as administrative arm of central government. Now let us discuss the features of unitary form of government. In a unitary form of government, all powers are centralized. In this system, there could be some local government, but constitution delegates all administrative legislative power to the center. In fact, in the most of the unitary form of government, there is presence of local government, but its powers and functions are the courtesy of central government. In fact, a unitary form of government is very simple system to operate. Except Britain, in the most of the countries where the unitary form of government is present, there are neither provincial assembly nor the upper chamber at center. Without giving a share in their powers, central legislature will legislate, executive will execute, then judiciary will adjudicate. Since there is a singularity, it will be easy and simple system to operate. Since there is only one legislature at center, it will provide uniformity in terms of law it enacts, which is not possible in federal form of government due to the presence of different legislature with its own power in different provinces. Federal governments requires a rigid constitution so as to maintain status quo between the central as well as state governments. But when it comes to unitary form of government, it do not requires any such things. It can adopt a flexible constitution which could be changed according to changing circumstances. Because of the absence of local government and the presence of strong central government, it lacks local level control on it. A unitary state is governed as a single entity in which the central government is ultimately supreme. A unitary form of government has both advantages as well as disadvantages. First, let us discuss the advantages of a unitary form of government. In a unitary state, since there is only single government, that is at central level, the citizens show their loyalty to the central government. So there is high possibility that it will promote national unity. It is very attractive and most suitable for small countries because since the central government itself is a local government in small countries, and it will lead to savings of vast resources which you otherwise would have spent on the maintenance of democracy at local level. And another advantage of unitary form of government is that since there is only one legislature, executive and judiciary, it will promote uniformity in law, executive action and adjudication, which will eventually lead to lack of confusion among the citizens. Unlike federal system where several administrative divisions are present along with some sort of isolation from each other, in a unitary system where the central government is powerful and the authority is with the center, the isolation of an administrative unit from another unit is not possible, and it gives them a single unified voice. And the fifth advantage of unitary form of government is that since there is only one form of government and because of the lack of local obstacles, the central government will be free and it will enable the central government to take quick decisions. In unitary form of government, the central government is only and directly responsible for the development of the entire country. Hence, it will make the development more even and uniform. Despite of these advantages, the unitary form of government is also prone to some of the disadvantages as well. Let us discuss those disadvantages here. As we know, in unitary form of government, all the powers are concentrated at the hands of center. So the burden of work becomes too heavy for it to manage. In unitary form of government, the absence of local government to check the dictatorial behavior of the central government make it more susceptible to the hijack of power by the central government. In unitary form of government, there is lack of opportunity to experiment the laws, the rules and regulations. In federal system, there is several local level government which will provide lot of informations regarding the success and failure of the laws and policies implemented by it, which may work as a guide to the central government to implement best one. Another disadvantage of unitary form of government is that under some circumstances, the distribution of national resources might not be even. Some region might be neglected for political reasons. In other words, some minority interest could be neglected in unitary form of government for the political reasons. Another disadvantage of unitary form of government is that since there is only one government, that is central government, which is looking after the administration of entire region, it will become overburdened by it and it may slow to respond to the local issues. Even the slow response of the central government also creates its own problems. For example, usually in unitary form of government, the state government do not have any defense force. In case of emergency, it have to wait for the center to dispatch its troops. When the troops are mobilized, it will create its own problems because the troops comes without the aware of the local issues as well as the sensitization towards the local people. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any ideas or any other advantages and disadvantages of unitary form of government which you feel should be added to this video or should be shared with us, please share in the comment section. I'll pin it. Thank you.